If I died tomorrow, I would leave behind a graveyard of unfinished projects.
So I made one rule.
For every new project that I start, I have to finish one. Every week, I post a result, even if I fail, especially when I fail.
It's been full. It's good, no?
C'est très intéressant.
Polite, yeah.
Yes.
Because you don't ask 你几岁 for adults. So that's just a different way.
Okay.
But for kids, we say 你几岁啊?
It's more like, it's kitty,
It's like intonation. 你多大?
你多大?
But we don't use it for adults. You don't ask an adult how old are you.
Yeah. Like I am.
No, we don't do M in Chinese. We
I
just
have.
no, just 我 30.
You just say I
Yeah,
30.
that's what I'm saying. Easy.
Ah.
So you just say I'm 30, but for adults we just say 我30, 我40, 我50. Just add the.
You sound so
the
cool
year.
when you speak Chinese.
No, it's comfortable.
It's time. I cannot procrastinate on this any longer. I have to finish this bird. After all, I'm itching to start on this one. This is a new invention of mine. It is a prototype for a picnic blanket that looks like a mossy log when you roll it up. Theo, did you just poop? Do you find this funny? Yeah, you do? Okay, we're gonna talk, you and I. I can't wait to start working on this one, but first, you have to be finished painting. You have to be painted finishing. I have to finish painting you. My deadline for this is tomorrow. I'm trying not to cry.
Oh no! What happened?
It fell. I'm scared to touch it, to be honest with you. I don't know what to do. That is the right reaction. I'll need to find a solution for this. Wish me luck. By tomorrow evening, this has to be painted and glazed, and then all we need to do is wait for it to cure. And have I mentioned that he has a home that he's being perched on, and we need to paint his home just as much as we have to finish painting him. This is a gift, kind of like a good luck charm for a friend of mine. The symbol of the hummingbird is of big significance to me. In the world of symbolism, it means having hope in the darkest of times. And she confided in me and she told me that she really, really needs some hope right now. Her entire family does. So I decided I will make this for her. However, because I have a million ideas in my head, I just simply never got to finish it. And months passed by. I think I started 2 months ago, it feels like. Now I have a deadline. I have to finish this because the next video needs to be up on Monday. It's Wednesday now. We can do this. By Monday, we have it edited and uploaded. Yes. This little piece of art took hundreds of hours to sculpt, to bake, to Dremel, to paint, to fix, because it broke. It fell and broke. Both were a lot of work. It might not look like it, but there were a lot of layers to this challenge. It's one of my most intricate pieces, if not the most intricate piece I've ever worked on in 3D, in real life 3D. I have done digital 3D work, but this is my best analog manual 3D stuff. I am planning to paint his beak gold, paint his eyes black, and maybe airbrush a few more colors because it feels a bit lifeless, like grayish. I would like to get some more color in. It looks like the reference that I have, but you want mommy to talk to you? Yes? There goes the mute button. The pacifier is the perfect mute button for the baby. Working with the airbrush machine is very, very messy, and there's a lot of particles in the air that are extremely toxic for you. So I'm supposed to wear a mask. However, even with the mask, there is high danger to the child because I cannot put a mask on him. So I have to put him in a safe room and wait for the dust to settle, which means that I can only airbrush at night. Possibly not even at all anymore. It's so fun. It's crazy. My life is crazy. I think that while we are still awake, alive and kicking, we're gonna do most of it with the brush, and whatever cannot be done with the brush or a sponge, we will do with the airbrush machine. But first I need to get him to sleep tonight so I can really do this without interference and without endangering his health. We will eventually get there. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. So I do way more breaks than I'm used to, but it's fun. We always have something to do. I'm gonna do tummy time now. I wanna eat you and your feet. Wow. And that is pretty much every day of mine. I go between projects. This project of mine, of course, and the bird. And again this project, and then the bird. And then this project again, and then the bird. And then this project. Yes, I love you so much. You take up all my time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Show me how hard you can kick. Show me how hard you can kick. They say that you should sleep when the baby sleeps, but it's very unrealistic. You kind of want to get stuff done, so you gotta work when the baby sleeps. I got distracted again. I was watching something about intuitive writing, then I started writing about whatever came to my mind. Once that magic wore off, I started sketching cute little mushrooms that I can turn either into stickers or into polymer clay figurines, because I've already started doing one. I call her Polly. This little figurine. It's really nice for sensory. I always lose my keys and I can never find them anywhere. When I'm trying to touch my way through my bags or my jackets, I don't bother looking for this, because this feeling, that could be anything. There's so many other stuff that I carry that feel kind of similar. But this little keychain with its funny ridges at the top, I find my keys like 10 times faster now whenever I'm anywhere. I want to make more of Polly. So I started working on some sketches. I love this daybed because it has the best view, but I'm not gonna share the view because there's some creepy people out there. More mushrooms with little footsies and little eyes. I want to turn them into little figurines, like a little collectible thing. I have good ideas and I want to go for them, which means that I get distracted from my other stuff. I don't know how people stay on one lane. Fear is a good motivator, I can tell you that. I will force myself, however, to not continue working on this anymore and to go back to the bird. Too many ideas and not enough time. Did I mention that this is finished? I managed. I'm super proud of this. It is not perfect. And we said we will post even if we fail and when we fail. This is the best I can do under the circumstances of a non-stop crying baby. What I would like to achieve is a nice varnish. The current varnish that I'm using is not the best. Kind of feels sticky. Maybe it has to cure. And it's too glossy in my opinion, even the matte version. So I might be doing something wrong. I still have to experiment with the varnish. And the varnish is really important to keep the paint long lasting. The varnish that I was using is it's a very thin layer. It's just a film. But what I would like is something like epoxy resin, especially for very fragile pieces. If anything falls, that it is protected, like the petals and the bird itself, which I assume is going to drop a million times because we saw what happened. I did protect the beak with resin. So if it drops again, I think it has a better protection. Also the feet, they're also protected with resin. But I would like to do the entire body with resin. It's super sweet. I used so many different paint layers to get this sheen in, and I cannot wait to show you. I'm so proud of this little creature. The flower grows on top of a rock. My husband said, that's not very realistic now, is it? And I'm like, it's symbolic, it means something. I really like it. I'm really happy with this. I'm really glad that I got something finished this week, finally, because this project has been going on for months. On and off, I've been working on this. If I were to sell it, it would cost thousands because of the time it took. I value this project very much. I hope I will never have to do something like this again, because it is crazy, crazy, crazy work. I made this. It's so cool. This is the kind of stuff I want to be known for. I have not figured out a way to secure this. You just gotta be, I guess, living in an adult household and be really careful. I tried, I failed, so don't use it as a toy, use it more of a show-off object. And I hope my friend can appreciate it for what it is. It's a harbinger of hope, a labor of love. What secrets do you have for me, huh? What? No way. He did not tell you that. As the weather is getting warmer, I envision myself in this super fluffy, beautiful, cozy, spring-themed picnic blanket. And this is going to be my motivation to get this done in time.